Hello everyone, my name is Maher Al-Hanash. I'm the team leader of this group and I'm going to be introducing to you the team. First, the wolf Sharb al-Lahwayik. The one who does not like to phone around Sharb al-Noon. The beloved one Aida-Maria Abu Jawdi. Jagal group Muhammad Hamdar. The fashionista Hadi Ba'alini. And finally, the multimedia voice over IP engineer Jean Matar. We are trying to solve an issue raised by l'Unité d'enseignement technologique à l'USJ that aims to increase the use of educational technology at USJ even in normal events after coronavirus ends. Due to the COVID-19, students and teachers around the globe were forced to use different e-learning tools to continue their studies. Both the students and teachers faced different challenges during this period. The issue was raised to make sure we keep using the e-learning tools to our advantage during our normal studying schedule and not only during an emergency situation. We had the chance to meet with teachers, students, and technical support team from USJ and different universities, and we found these common issues. First, we have psychological factor affecting students and teachers. Second, we have a lack of creativity while using the e-learning tools. And finally, we have a lack of feedback from students. Our solution was based on the observation of the problem. Then, we studied the persona profile of students and teachers with the journey map. After that, we regrouped the major problems and difficulties that they overcame through this period. While interviewing the teachers, we found different types of persona profiles. We found teachers that were already using some methods of e-learning tools, for example, recording their classes and uploading the videos to their YouTube channel. Or some others were using Moodle to do online quizzes and exams. Also, we found that the majority of teachers weren't using tools, either because they are not familiar with technology or because their courses didn't allow them to do so. To help the teachers who weren't using tools, the launching of e-learning came to happen in 3 steps. First, it was a testing phase by launching only few courses in few institutes and giving teachers trainings. Second, the launching of all courses excluding the ones that required labs. And finally, came the development phase where professors must put more efforts to adapt to their tools, being creative in using them, getting feedback from their students, and working on to upgrade their skills.
In order to solve our issue, we propose a 2-sided solution. The first part of the solution will be the enhancement of the training process that the teachers undergo. We will begin by enhancing the training sessions, making them more interactive, adding activities and real-life scenarios, which will make it easier for teachers to learn and love the product being introduced. In addition to the above, the training groups will be divided into 2 categories. The first one includes the teachers that are already familiar and expert with the platforms used, and the second category includes teachers who are not very familiar with them. The training material for each group will be adapted to their set of skills, making the session interesting for them. And upon finishing the session, teachers will be evaluated, and the teacher that needs additional help will have a one-on-one session to tackle his issues. At the end of each session, teachers will receive certificates of completion. The teacher who made the most progress or have the highest score will be rewarded with a special gift, for example, days off or paid vacation. Each session group will remain the same throughout the year. The attendees will be joined into a virtual group with an expert in the application they are learning. This group will serve as a support group when needed. They could support each other and help each other grow.
Now, let's talk about the second side of the solution that lies into creating a platform to share e-learning achievements and support students and teachers while motivating them through the below. Teachers sharing their e-learning tools and the way they are integrating them in their classes, giving ideas to other teachers and getting feedback from students. Students sharing their e-learning experience, pros and cons, so teachers know what to change and to implement in their courses. It will be twice in a semester in order to improve the way the course is given. Frequently asked questions and answers, forum for both teachers and students to share and help others using the tools. Archive for well-documented courses that are repetitive each year and it is given in a very good way. It will be recorded and archived on the platform and accessible to all the students. This way, students that have work and can go to the university can refer to these archived courses. Furthermore, the platform will be available on mobile and website and will also be accompanied by marketing strategies on social media platforms and in the campus to encourage students for adopting e-learning and for students to use it.
Our solution also includes a feedback section that aims to improve the communication between students and teachers. Teachers can reply individually or to multiple similar feedbacks. Both students and teachers can comment, like or dislike, or agree and disagree with a specific feedback. If the feedback that is provided contributes to a better learning experience, the students that issued the feedback will receive stars or points that can be later redeemed with a gift. Students can also interact with other students' feedback and they will still receive points. The students are free to choose between anonymous feedback or not.
Due to the problem that we faced during this pandemic, these tools were so useful to keep the students in contact with their professors. As it is known, these tools was used for the first time by the student and also by some professors. This is why we used the system usability scale sheet to take some feedback from both of them. In fact, the experience shared by the users is so helpful to develop these tools and also to avoid the repetitive problems. In addition, some professors were using these tools before this pandemic. This is why sharing their experience with the others played a very important role to help them be more adapted with these tools and also be more comfortable while using it.
Let me give you a full overview of our prototype. The student will be able to go to the e-learning platform from the website student.usg.edu.lb. Upon logging in, an interactive wall of posts and comments will be shown. This is where the students and teachers will interact to express their opinions about e-learning, new trends, what they like and don't like. As you can see, a post by a student is telling everyone that Madame Ursula is experiencing with POLEV to evaluate students. Other students and teachers can comment on that post, like and share. The student will also have the option to create a new post. This wall will shed light on the different e-learning practices and trends and encourage students and teachers to use the e-learning platforms during their normal studies. We can also see on the right side of the website the Moodle section where the top recorded courses are shown and from which the student can quickly access Moodle website to view the course content. That feature can be further developed later on to be used for remote learning in case it will be available in our country. The remote learning can feature course progress for each student individually, questions and answers with the teachers, and certificate of completion. We can also see in the website the frequently asked question tab in which students and teachers can request support from each other regarding e-learning topics. And finally, the Review My Course option, in which students will fill their review twice per semester.
To conclude, as we mentioned previously, the goal was to enhance the use of educational technology at USG regardless of the current situation. The COVID-19 forced all the students around the world to use the e-learning tools in order to continue their studies. We wanted to use the e-learning tools to our advantages, even when the crisis was over. So we focused our solution by giving a training to the teachers and by creating an online platform which can lead to an interaction and motivation between students and teachers.